Are you someone who's planning to move into a business analyst role but don't know how to go about it? In this video, I'll decode the exact steps that you need to follow in order to make a smooth transition into a business analyst role. But before we dive in, hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel to receive many more videos like this. Hi, I'm Sajana Binil. I'm the founder of Interactive Learning Solutions. I have helped thousands of people move from their current role into business analyst role. In this video, I will give you the step-by-step process that you need to follow to move into a business analyst role. What is the number one thing that you should know before you move into a business analyst role? Yes, you got it right. Role clarity. You should have complete role clarity before you move into a business analyst role so that you understand what exactly are the expectations of the role, because that will help you understand whether you will be able to perform in this role or not. So let's understand the role of a business analyst. There are two types of business analysts in the industry. One is a technical business analyst and the other is a functional business analyst. So technical business analyst will be expected to get involved in programming and coding. But here in this video, we'll focus on functional business analysis. So what are the responsibilities of a functional BA? Number one, business need assessment. A functional BA would be expected to deep dive into the customer's problem and understand the problem at a deep level so that he can design a solution for that problem. Number two, stakeholder management. Business analysts constantly liaise with business stakeholders as well as technical stakeholders, and you deal with people coming from different backgrounds, different roles, different attitudes. Managing their expectations, understanding their perspectives is very, very important in a business analyst role. So coordination and collaboration is very important in our role, and that's the reason stakeholder management skills are very important. Number three, requirements gathering. As a BA, you will be developing requirements from the customer for the product that you're building for him. Only if you have good requirement gathering and facilitation skills, you'll be able to do justice to this process. A functional BA should be able to articulate the right kind of questions for a requirement gathering session and facilitate and drive the meeting, drive the requirements to closure. Number four, requirements analysis. Once the requirements are all gathered, there's a whole bunch of analysis work that we need to do. For analysis, BAs might use various different techniques like process analysis, gap analysis, business rules analysis. So there's a whole bunch of techniques BAs use for analysis work. You should have good knowledge of these analysis techniques. Requirements documentation. BAs convert the requirements into various formats of documentation as required by the project. So if you are in a waterfall project, you will do BRD, FRD. But if you are in an agile framework, Scrum framework, then you will be doing more of epics and user stories. So good knowledge of how these documentation has to be done is required for a functional BA. Also, converting these requirements into visual formats like process maps, data flow diagrams, screen mockups is another important responsibility of a functional business analyst. Number six, requirement prioritization. Identifying which requirement is of high priority and which one should go next in delivery is very, very important for a functional business analyst. As a BA, you can give suggestions to the client if you have good knowledge of prioritization techniques. Number seven, change impact assessment. Many times our customers give us change requests for the requirements that have been already shipped to them. When a BA receives change requests from the client, the first responsibility of the BA is to do a detailed impact assessment to understand if there is any impact on any functional modules, and also do a technical impact assessment along with the technical team. Number eight, managing user acceptance testing. User acceptance testing is a phase when business users start testing the application, and if they like what they are seeing, they will give a go ahead, and if they do not like it, they will reject the delivery. So managing that UAT phase is a crucial responsibility of a functional business analyst. And lastly, user training. In several projects, customers indicate that at the end of the project, you are also expected to train our users on how to use the application. If that's within the scope of the project, then training the end users on how to use the application again becomes a BA's responsibility. Preparation of user manuals and guides also become a part of your responsibility. So this is net the responsibility stack of a business analyst. So your step number 1 is gaining role clarity. Step number 2, understand the demand for business analysis in the market and what kind of industries are hiring business analysts. Now, with respect to business analysis, I can clearly tell you it is the most in demand profession in today's world. If you do a quick search in LinkedIn job, that itself will retrieve 2000 business analyst jobs across the India geography alone. This includes junior level as well as mid level jobs. Same goes with other job boards like Naukri. You will get around 1500 to 2000 jobs posted for business analyst. So there is ample of opportunities in this role, guys. Your next step is to understand what kind of industries or what kind of companies are hiring business analysts. So you definitely know that IT services is where the bulk hiring of business analysts happen. Our role primarily is deep rooted into IT, and that's the reason you'll find several IT services companies hiring business analysts a lot. So when I say IT services, you'll see companies like Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant. They are all IT services company, and there are ample of opportunities there. Number 2, product companies. There are a whole bunch of product companies like Google, Microsoft, SAP, IBM. These companies have their own products in the market. They are also looking for analysts who can guide their technical team as to what kind of features will add value to the users of that product. So IT services, product companies. Then there are large investment banks like JP Morgan, Barclays, who have their own internal IT team where business analysts are hired. We have insurance companies like State Farm, AIG, MetLife hiring business analysts. And then healthcare organizations like United Health Group, Cigna also hire business analysts. Now, besides these, we have retail companies like Amazon, Myntra hire business analysts for their IT team. And that's not all. We have the big fours, Deloitte Consulting, KPMG, EY. These companies also hire analysts. So if you want to know what a business analyst does in Google, I have done a separate video on that. Click on the link in the description box and watch that video. You will get to know more about the role of a business analyst in Google. Now, once you've understood the kind of industries that are hiring business analysts and the volume of jobs in the market, it's time to assess your own skills. What kind of skills you have that can be leveraged in a business analyst role. So every role, guys, has a bunch of transferable skills. Yes, you got it correct. Transferable skills. So there will be a bunch of transferable skills that you bring to the table, which can be directly leveraged in a business analyst role. So to get into a BA's role, you need to have the following skills. Communication skills goes without saying. Our role involves a lot of coordination and collaboration, so communication skills is very important. Problem solving and analytical thinking skills, again very important for a business analyst because we are problem solvers. We deep dive into a customer's problem and try to find a solution to that problem. Number 3, knowledge of business analysis processes and technique, knowledge of requirements lifecycle management, and knowledge of business analyst tools like Jira, Confluence, Visio, Gitmind, very much required. So if you are new to a business analyst role, the first 2 skills, communication skills and problem solving and analytical thinking skills, is very crucial. If you have these 2 skills, you can easily transition into a business analyst role because the rest of the skills that I told you are acquired skills. Yes, if you're just moving into a business analyst role, naturally you will not have skill 3, 4 and 5. But you should have skill number 1 and 2 to make the transition possible. So what do you do about skill number 3, 4 and 5? As I said, they are acquired skills. So your next step in the process would be to create an upskilling strategy. In order to acquire the skills that you do not have, you have to identify training programs and mentorship that can help you bridge that gap. Now, your upskilling strategy should be aligned to your larger level career goals. What do I mean by that? Business analysis gives you several avenues for growth. You can grow in the product management space, you can grow in the business intelligence space, business process re-engineering space, or strategy consulting or cybersecurity. So you can become a business analyst in any of these areas and develop a specialization in these areas. So develop an upskilling strategy that is aligned to these areas so that you do not randomly pick up any certification and complete those certifications and they do not add value to your growth. So in short, identify the right certifications that will take you closer to your goal. And lastly, find a mentor or guide that can help you make this transition smooth. So your mentor and guide will help you identify what kind of certifications will add value to your career growth. Plus, your mentor will be able to teach you the step-by-step implementation of business analysis in the project, so that when you are hired as a business analyst, you are able to add value to your organization, and that itself will accelerate your growth in business analysis. So just to summarize, number 1, gain role clarity. Number 2, understand which companies are hiring business analysts and what's the volume of jobs. Number 3, assess your own skills and identify transferable skills. Number 4, develop a upskilling strategy. Your upskilling strategy should be aligned to your career goals. Number 5, identify a mentor or guide who can make this transition smooth for you. So if you would like to be a part of my next capstone project, drop us a message on the below number or email us at info@interactivelearning.in. Our capstone project is a complete practical approach to business analysis, guys, where students work for a duration of 3 months under my guidance and complete all the business analysis tasks, submit the BRD, FRD, epics, user stories, and explore how they can integrate business analysis with artificial intelligence. This course is powered by AI and leverages AI to automate business analysis tasks like requirements gathering, analysis, and documentation. So what are you waiting for? Drop us a message on the below number and we'll reach out to you. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel to receive many more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching.